You had a chance to speak with a prominent figure there in Alaska.
That's right. Earlier this evening, Wolf, Sarah Palin was voting up in Wasilla, where, as we said, it was rather brisk. And I asked Palin point blank if Trump were to win, and you know she supports him, how does she think he would fare against Hillary Clinton? Let's take a listen.
Oh, Trump, because people they know that the status quo has got to go. And Hillary, of course, has been part of the status quo. What cracks me up about these politicians, typical politicians, and thank God Trump isn't a politician. These guys and these gals who have been part of the problem for all these years, trying to fool America into thinking that they're going to be now the solution, they've had their chance. They've had their chance to implement solutions that we need to, as we face all these tremendous challenges, national security-wise and economically-wise. And instead, they have really been perpetuating the problems. For them now to say, oh, well, give me another chance and now I'll do something right. No, we're not that stupid. It's time for somebody new energy, new blood in there, new people who are independent and, as I say, beholden only to the voters.
And I also asked Palin, if Trump were to win, would you somehow want to be part of his administration? And she said right now she's focused on being a mom and driving kids to basketball and the rest of that, Wolf.
All right, Paul Verkemmen, we'll check back with you. Only 7% of the vote is in. Trump maintaining a slight lead. Did you like her sweatshirt?
Her sweatshirt says, I heart homies with extra chromies. It's a reference to Down syndrome, and obviously she has a son, Trig, with Down syndrome, just in case anybody was wondering what that sweatshirt was all about. But more significantly, I think you have in former Governor Palin the attitude we're seeing reflected in these exit polls of people don't want any Republican voters don't want anybody from inside the Washington, inside the system. They want a complete outsider. And as the governor said, the status quo has got to go. That's what we're seeing in the exit polls, and that's Governor Palin.
Sounds like a bumper sticker. You guys are onto something there,
catchy.
Tapper.
It's catchy.
But, look, the bottom line is she is very supportive of Donald Trump now. She was an early supporter of Ted Cruz when he ran for Senate against the establishment figure down there. But now she says, you know what? He was fine for that role, for the Senate, but not so much for the presidency.